Welcome back, guys, to Let's Go Girls.
Hey, guys.
We have some special guests today, our besties.
Hey, guys.
Hi. We're so excited to be here. We are going to start with some shots. Well, Marissa and Carly are doing shots. Me and Dana are not. I'm going to take a shot.
It is a Monday, but
Monday.
we decided why not.
It's a coffee Monday
Yeah.
for me. And then we are going to pick our winner for our giveaway that we did last week.
We just hit 200 followers like minutes ago.
5 seconds ago, and we figured it would be a really good incentive. Or should we announce the winner at the end of this episode?
Do it now.
I would do it
Get
at
it
the end.
going.
Make everyone watch the entire thing. You have to be intrigued.
That's why I feel like we should say it at the end, so that
All
people
right.
have to watch this whole
TBD.
episode.
You gotta wait. You gotta watch it. Sorry,
Or
guys.
actually, I'm gonna announce it in the middle so that you can't just skip to the end. I love that. That's smart, right?
Yeah, like a surprise. Yeah.
Surprise! Okay, yep, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna
Alright,
pick it
cool.
right now, but I'm not gonna announce it until we're halfway through.
All right. Well, it's Monday, but whatever. We're gonna take a tequila shot anyway. Oh, I don't have my bottle, but this is Costco tequila Reposado. If you haven't tried it, you gotta try it. It's fucking phenomenal.
You guys gonna cheers
Probably
us?
warm by now.
Sure.
Cheers my water.
Yeah. Cheers. Water and coffee. Tequila.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Ready?
No, not really.
Nothing like it.
Mmm, delish. Did you guys chill that at least?
Nope.
That was disgusting.
There's a giant hair in mine.
Marissa said it was really good.
She lies.
Well, it was because it was warm. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, I think that we should let Dawn pick the winner, but she's not gonna announce it. She's just gonna hold on to it.
Okay.
We can look though. I'm bursting at this.
I hope it's me.
I hope it's me.
I
think
think it's
you're
not either one.
I hope it's not either one of you.
Alright.
All right. She's got it. Now you just wait.
Oh, that's a good one.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it one of you?
No.
All right,
guys. We are gonna start off by kind of,
Oh,
I guess,
good one.
intros. I feel
Yeah.
like most of our followers know Dana and Carly. We don't have to be like, what's your name, favorite color, your sign.
Mine's purple and I'm a Virgo.
Mine's pink and I'm a Virgo.
Oh, that's a Virgo.
Fun fact,
Where's
our
your
birthdays are a
sign?
day apart.
That's true. One day.
You don't know your sign?
I do.
Yeah, that's
What is
crazy.
it?
I'm a Gemini, but I'm
You
not.
can't tell.
I'm not though.
Gemini girls are nice though.
You do have multiple
LOL.
personalities.
I am nice.
That's the thing. She has multiple
I know. I'm
personalities.
That's
saying,
not true.
I'm saying it's a good sign to have.
Oh, okay.
Gemini females are
What
good.
are you?
Gemini
An
males are
Aries?
not. I'm a Libra, and I am full Libra.
Oh, are
All the Libra traits I have.
Fun fact. Is it
That's
bad that we
good.
don't know each other's signs?
It's
We're best
Yeah,
friends.
Alex's sign.
I'm so
And
bad
I
at
don't-
signs.
I know
don't-
Carly's.
And I know your sign.
Oh.
You're just not into the astrology. It's fine.
I don't know Billy's
I'm
sign.
Not into
What's
astrology,
Billy?
not into the crystals and the tits. I
Billy's
can't do any
do
of
you
it,
guys know November?
Oh, you guys should shout out the Enchanted Embers down there on East Drive.
What is
It's like a
that?
little crystal shop.
All right, shout out to Enchanted Embers.
I can't.
Go
say
get your
it.
crystals.
All right. To start, I guess we'll just say how we all met.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay, so let's start. I guess we'll do, like chronological order.
Yeah.
So me and Carly, I am like sitting on the edge of this thing. It's like not great. We're gonna like put my leg here. Okay.
Party pump.
Sorry, I
We
pushed
all
my
good?
knee and it's like
Yeah,
bobbing.
Is Carly in it?
I'm very confident.
Yeah, she's in it.
Okay. Me and Carly have been best friends since we were 8. Like elementary, middle, high, and then we met Marissa.
Freshman year. I met you before high school, but
Yeah.
we like
We met in like
well,
8th
I met
grade.
you freshman year. I didn't meet you until. Did I meet you freshman year?
Yeah, we met the same time because you had a birthday party at your mom's house. And it's like, that was the first time I met you. You had a birthday party at your mom's.
I invited you and I didn't know you.
Yeah, because
And people say I'm fucking mean.
Whatever. I was Alex's bestie.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember my dad had to talk to your mom because he didn't know you guys.
I mean, I remember the birthday party you're talking about, but I didn't know that was our first time meeting.
I'm pretty sure. Almost positive.
Maybe,
Alex.
but I don't think that you guys
I don't
really
know.
clicked and got super close until soccer. Like, I think that
Yeah,
you guys
until
were
soccer.
friends because you were both my friends, but you guys weren't, like, besties
Yeah.
until you played soccer at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Right.
soccer
That makes
definitely
Yeah.
like made me and Marcel way closer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, how old were we when we started working at the Turtle?
I met you.
Yeah, you met me first.
18, right?
Yeah, because I had just
18 or
finished. Yeah, we had
19.
just graduated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
So I met you first.
I think we were still in high school. Were we?
No.
No, we were in college.
I didn't work there till 18 or 19.
Oh, so I'd worked there. Yeah, because I'd worked
Yeah.
there as a host. Okay, yeah. So me and Don met like freshman year of college.
Yeah. And then I met Alex. And then I
Mhm.
met Carly.
Yeah, and Allie too. Don's twin sister
Yeah.
Allie
Yeah.
also worked at Turtle.
Yeah.
And then we
I
all.
remember when we met Alex.
When did I start working at the Turtle though? Because I went away to
I
college.
would say like a year after.
Yeah,
You worked there
because
while
we
you
were
in
friends for a
college.
while before.
I think
Yeah.
that like after my first year, I came home and got a job during summer break or something.
I think it was.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you were in there eating an application.
Mhm.
And Marissa was like, come meet my best friend. Here's her dad, Herbie.
Aw.
Because I didn't have my license. Remember, I didn't get my license until I was a junior in college.
Yeah, I remember
I was
that.
terrified
Fun
to
fact.
drive. Marissa got us in a bad accident after Glory Days one night, and I was
Traumatized us.
traumatized.
Glory Days?
Yeah, we literally were leaving wing night. It was me, her,
Oh,
Sam,
yeah, it was
and
like
Carly.
the
I
same
know,
thing.
but mine was
Yeah,
going
yours
to
was
Glory
going-
Days.
yeah.
Ours was going to the liquor store after Glory Days. We just
And we had to like lie to our parents about what we were doing because we
Yeah.
were underage. We were not 21 yet.
All right, we don't have to talk about the traumatizing times.
All right, yeah.
Jesus.
Whatever. Okay, yeah. I don't
Nobody
even-
died. Just to be.
Just scarred
Clear.
for life.
Just scarred, yeah.
Yeah, so my dad had to drive me to go get my application from the Green Turtle, and that's when I met Dana.
Yeah.
Dana has a twin, Allison. Did you and Allie both work there at the same time?
I think she was working there by
Yeah,
then.
you had. Yeah, she.
I worked there a little longer than her.
Yeah, she got hired like 2 months after Don did.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. So
Um,
yes, that is kind of how we met, and
So with Don, been a total of like actually our Facebook anniversary just came up.
Was
We've
it?
been Facebook friends for
Aw.
7 years.
Yeah. But we were
But
pretty
we
much
never-
friends right
yeah,
away.
We were, we were friends right away, and then we're going on.
Actually,
12
I met Marissa.
years.
I met
Oh.
Marissa at a party.
Oh
Like, months before that. In one of my days at the Green Turtle, she was training me. And I was like, yeah, I've met you before. And you were like, when? And you were like, I have no idea. And you were just like, you like wrote it off. And I was like, oh my gosh.
whose party that were
I
you
am-
both at?
Somebody
I
from
was-
Turtles.
Yeah.
She was
Like,
there.
Like, I was there with somebody else. And then she was there. But it was like,
Was
your
I
guys'
there though?
Yes.
No, like was I there?
I mean, that's questionable.
always questionable.
Yeah, it's always
Always.
questionable.
Oh god.
All right, so yeah, since then we have all been super close. When did Dana and Carr meet though?
I don't remember.
I
the first
remember-
time.
I don't remember either.
Do you think I was a big bitch?
I know one of the
No.
first time we're gonna do first
No.
impressions after this, but one of the first times all of us hanging out was Alex's Ravens game birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was she there?
Yes, you
No.
were. Yeah. It was the weekend that we went to West
She wasn't
Virginia.
there.
She wasn't
Remember,
there.
Carly didn't hang out ever.
Yeah, she didn't go to our OC
She didn't go.
trips.
She didn't go to OC trips.
Which
She didn't go to the
boyfriend were you
Ravens
with?
game.
I was single.
Oh.
Was I?
No.
No, I think you were about to get married.
That's
Ew.
when I
Don't talk about that ever.
I didn't know if I could bring that up, but that's when I met you. Because
Oh,
you like
because-
came into the Green Turtle and they were like, our best friend Carly is about to move.
Yeah,
And that's
thank
when I
God.
met you.
I just want to say, God, thank you.
Yeah.
Because I dodged a bullet.
Great.
Thank you, Heavenly Father.
Thank you.
What a
All right.
time.
Well, let's get into
That's
first
what I met
impressions. We can do that next.
Okay, how do you want to do that? Do you want like Carly to start
Yeah, let's
and
go
go on like her
inside.
first impression
Yeah.
of everyone?
I don't really remember.
We don't have to do
Yeah,
mine
that would
because
be
to be
hard
honest, I
for
was
you,
so
too.
We were so
like,
young,
wrong.
like, I
I
feel
had
like-
no idea.
Yeah,
I was like
don't
8.
remember.
I don't do first impressions even like
count.
exist when you're 8? Do you
No.
have them?
No.
Like everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think you do. I'm like, cool, another friend my age for me to hang out with. Also.
Yeah.
With Rissa, I think I was kind of like standoffish because it was like your other best friend.
Mhm.
So I wasn't like, oh yeah, super gung ho about you being around. I gotta be honest, but I dealt with it. I feel like me and you were like hot and cold. Like we're either really really like civil
Yeah.
or we were really really like at each other's throats. But it was never like
Yeah.
terrible. We still remained.
Yeah, we've never liked not talked or like.
For like
Oh,
2
that's
days.
not true.
Yeah.
You guys
Like
have
2
gone
days.
a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 days. Yeah, you were
I've
there.
seen it.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say it's never gotten really bad, but it has.
It has,
It's
yeah.
gotten bad, but it's
But
never
you know
been.
what? You guys have a lot of differences, but you both have very strong personalities and you're
Yes.
very strong-willed, and neither one of you bite your tongue.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that is why you guys have so much, like, when things are bad, it's very tense because you guys are both, like,
I think it's like neither of us like.
neither
back
one of you are
down.
backing down.
No, we're,
And me,
I'm right
I
or
got
she's
energy
right.
for this shit, sis.
Yeah. Don,
I'm always right, so I don't understand.
wrong.
And here we go.
But-
Here we go.
I think I just always thought Don was always super nice. Like, you were kind of quiet at first. Like, when you finally started coming out of your shell, I was like, oh, okay. Like, she is just super sweet, but you were, like, still pretty quiet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I feel like that's most people's impression of you. They're always like, Dana's so sweet.
Yeah.
She doesn't say a lot, but she's really sweet.
Yeah.
See, I feel like I had the opposite first impression of you.
Yeah, I did feel like I talked to you a lot.
Yeah, like I feel like once I met Allie, I was like, wow, they're very different.
Yeah.
But I feel like my first impression of you was like, oh, she's so bubbly and cute and tiny.
Well, because, like, my first shift even at Green Turtle, you helped me, like, do everything. Like, I feel like if I start a new job, there's always one person I cling to. Yeah. And, like, I feel like that was you. For some reason.
Yeah, for some reason.
Yeah.
You gotta figure that out.
Never mind.
But
so I
it's
feel
your
like,
turn.
yeah, my turn?
It's
Whatever.
So that was my first impression of Dawn.
Oh,
okay.
And then I didn't like you either because you wore fucking monkey PJs to the mall.
You are
Friday night.
PJ Pants and Aeropostale shirts to the mall, bitch. Don't do
But
it.
you were also like the other best friend of my best friend at the time, so it was like the same.
Don, is this like in your lake?
Oh, no.
Just like put it up.
I agree.
Yeah, so it was like the same. Yeah, and we were like pre-high school. We thought we were like hot shit.
Do you guys remember hanging out? I don't know if everyone did this or maybe it was just us, but like on Friday nights, our parents would drop us off at Marley Station Mall just to walk around. Like that was where people hung out at. Like I had no money and couldn't buy anything, but it was just like a local
Couldn't
place
even
that people
afford
could
a pair
hang
of
out.
jeans. We only wore
That
PJs.
wasn't a playground.
Yeah.
So
can't be on
that
a
is actually the
podcast.
first time me and Marissa met.
It's rude.
I was best friends with Sam Miller at the time, and it was 8th grade, and Sam had just transferred. Sam, I think, went to Lansdowne for like a year and then transferred to Arbutus Middle.
Yeah.
But we remained friends. You were her best friend at the time, and it was like our weekend for us to hang out.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
she was like, I'm going to go to the mall and meet my friend Marissa. And I went with her, and that was my first time meeting you. It was at Marley Station Mall in our PJs.
And
you,
we
at
were
the time,
talking to like, not talking.
you were kind of talking to a guy that, I'm just going to say it. You were talking to Dallas Rowe.
Yeah.
And I like had a crush on Dallas Rowe at the time. Weird.
Brave.
And
Alex does it all the time.
I
He
literally-
just lets the air dry.
it was so long, guys. 8th grade. Come
Yeah, I would also like to make this is all, there's no harm in anything that we say.
If I
We're not
hurt
coming
her
at anybody.
feelings, turn me
Like,
off. Yeah, so I automatically went into the situation like, look, this girl, she's taking my man. Like,
Your man and your bestie.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
so there was already like a lot of tension. Like it already felt very competitive. And then when I met her, she had like the high. I know I have a squeaky voice, but Marissa's voice in middle school
Oh my God.
was
In
literally,
In middle
like,
school.
Well,
okay,
now
fuck off.
her pitch of voice was so high and it was so like chipper. Believe it or not, it was very like, hey. I have no voice right now, so I can't even do it. But it just, I was like, oh no. Like, I cannot hang out with this girl.
Oh,
And then I did not like you that day. And then we hung out at our Arbutus basketball game because that was like the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you warmed up to me. And then hanging out at Poppy's
Dance
was
class.
Dance
class
class
was like our first
yeah.
That
And
was
then-
your freshman year?
Yeah, we ended up being in the same. We didn't even know we were going to be in the same dance class, and then all four of us, Strum was in it. All four of us ended up in the same dance class.
Yeah, because your other best friend besides Sam at the time was who? Like, I'm just trying to think like how our friendship formed.
She didn't have
Didn't
one.
have one. I'm a
Weren't you and Jenna Lane really close though?
Yeah, but that was not in high school because she didn't go to our high. Did she?
She
go to
did.
high
She
school?
played soccer.
No.
She didn't play on our soccer team. I thought she did. Yes, she did because you and her were like really good friends.
Not through Lansdowne.
Not through Lansdowne. She didn't end up going to our high school. I
How
don't
did you
remember
meet
where
her?
she went. She moved to Dundalk.
I don't remember. We probably shared
Yeah, not
the
because
same
her
guy
and
we talked to
Stephanie
or
Smith
something.
were best friends. Guys, she went to Lansdowne for a year.
Well, not the year that I went. It must have been my
Maybe it was
8th grade
freshman
year.
year.
She
and your
played
freshman
soccer.
year.
100% she played soccer with Stephanie Smith.
Maybe.
And you, yes.
I don't think I liked Jonah until later in life. Like later in my high school
Regardless,
career.
who cares, but.
Maybe my 9th grade year. I don't remember.
Maybe it was freshman year. I blacked out a lot of high school.
I have a bad memory.
Oh,
I need to do brain exercises.
Same.
All right. Well, moving on.
All right,
What's
Don,
the next
I'm
one?
interested in yours.
I am
Tell us
interested in yours because you
yours.
have like such a sweet side. So I'm very
I know.
curious. We're all like.
It's hard to remember though because I feel like I don't know, we've been through so much.
Yeah.
Maybe
But I feel
not
like-
when you met me at the restaurant.
Yeah.
But like hanging out.
Okay,
Yeah.
true.
Like what were like
True.
your thoughts?
I feel like, okay, my first impression of Marissa, I don't know, I
You
feel
can say
like,
that I'm the nicest person in the world. No,
so
except
everyone like
Carly.
always says that you're like a bitch, or
You're like, to be honest, I love it.
you're like, I don't know, like not nice, but you were super nice to me at work. So that was like definitely
judge
my
a book.
first impression.
girls
Yeah.
and guys.
She's like an onion. She's got layers.
Yeah.
You gotta rip it
Yeah,
from
it's not the
off.
book. They know that you're not nice. It just depends what layer it is that's at.
Yeah. I mean, that was definitely my first impression of you, and I'm pretty sure that you asked us to like go to bonfires and stuff with you, and like
Yeah, probably
the other
because-
turtle girls.
Yeah, because I hated her and she was at college.
You asked me to go out to a movie with you. Actually, that's what it was,
Aw, how
and we saw
cute.
Pitch Perfect too.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
Marissa,
Don't
Romantic.
recall.
yeah.
Don't
That's so
recall.
cute.
We like left work and went there, so that was a good impression.
Aw,
And then
I love me for that.
yeah, that was super cute.
Gag me.
Carly's not
Hater.
never asked that on my day.
And then Alex, I feel like we started hanging out really quickly, just because Marissa.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like my
And we
impression
worked
of you.
all the time. I
Yeah,
felt
all the
like it was
time.
our life.
Yeah.
It was really annoying.
So like at first when we were like 20
Really
years old and
jealous.
we were all hanging out, like when we
Right,
did your
so-
birthday
jealous of
weekend,
the
that was
turtle
pretty
girl.
early on.
Mm-hmm.
But that was really
Oh,
fun.
I forgot you.
And you were just, I always thought you were bubbly and so nice. And you like did my makeup that weekend, like
Yeah.
so you were always super nice.
I forgot Carly worked at the Turtle and they got fired.
I did not get fired. I
You
quit.
didn't
didn't
work
work
at the
there with
Turtle when
me.
I worked there.
I quit. Fact checked. I quit.
She did it for 2 days. I forgot. So we all
It
worked
was
at the
miserable.
Turtle.
I don't
That's
know how
what
you guys
the
did
name
it
of the episode
for
should be.
years at a
The
time.
Turtle.
4 girls walking to the Green Turtle.
It was miserable.
They were
Honestly,
so strict and had so many rules. I just couldn't do it.
the
Chevy's
only
was so
reason
chill.
that I think we all worked there for so long was because all of our friends worked there.
Yeah.
Like if you guys didn't work there, I would have never lasted at that
No.
damn restaurant.
Heck nuts.
Okay.
And then my impression of Carly.
Yeah.
Like, take a break.
My impression of Carly, I think, was this bitch is crazy. Like
You can say ratchet.
You
yeah,
were
you
a
can say
ratchet.
ratchet. Like you were
You
like
were definitely ratchet.
I'll
always
take it.
down like. I mean, you still do this, but like shots and stuff. Like I was
Yeah.
always like, I don't know this. Like she's nuts. But you were always so fun and opening, like because I am shy, and you were
Yeah.
always so welcoming. So
I feel like it's how even people in. Like,
Yeah.
come on, as
Yeah.
many shots as you can take.
That's how
Let's
you
do it.
are
Yeah.
though, like to everyone.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you befriend everyone that comes around. You just like not intentionally, but you're
I
like
can be friends with anyone. I will say like
Right,
I
yeah.
like to make people feel comfortable. Like if
Yeah.
I'm like
but
known
you were not
with all my friends
standoffish
and
at
you're
all.
Yeah.
no. And like you're the outcast, like I want to make you feel like you're like
Yeah.
one of us kind of thing.
yeah, like
I'll
I
do
never
that.
felt left out really, like being because you guys have been friends for so long. I
Yeah.
never felt
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't
it was
think-
all good
yeah.
first impressions for me.
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish Al was here to do
Me
this
too.
with
I
us.
know.
She has the same feelings. I bet.
Yeah.
It's a twin thing.
Except Marissa, you guys butt heads a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Marissa but heads with people never.
Yeah, when I first started
Allie,
at the
they
Turtle,
both
you
care.
guys like clung onto each other, and me and Allie clung
Yeah.
onto each other
Yeah.
because we were like Big Al and Little Al,
Yeah.
and we would have like slumber parties. And at the time, the twins had bunk beds.
Yeah.
They also lived like 1 minute from our job.
Yeah.
So we would go there on like lunch breaks or like if we all we would all be like, okay, let's all close tonight and then have a sleepover at Dana and Allie's.
Yeah.
And we would
Mhm.
like
And we'd
pull
snuggle
a
up in the
double,
bunk
sleep
bed.
there, and then go back at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Like we would do it almost every
And our
weekend.
dad would make us breakfast.
Aw.
Guys, we are back, and lovely Dawn is going to announce the winner of our giveaway, which is a $25 Starbucks gift card for us hitting 200 followers.
And you get to pick our topic for next week.
Yes.
Make it juicy.
Make it good, girls. Or
Yeah.
guys, whichever.
Well, our winner is Chelsea Sam.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh, that's a good one. I mean,
That's
you're
so
all good
fun.
ones.
Shall
We have really good contestants.
Shall you can buy me
Yeah.
Starbucks on the way to work? Thank you.
All right, Chelsea Sam, and she
Cheers
will
to
watch
Chelsea.
this, so that's exciting.
I love that for
Okay,
us.
we don't have to. You guys are gonna do another shot.
I love that for you. No, I don't
Yeah.
have a tequila bottle in here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm making a personality.
All right, we are going to talk about what each of us brings to our friendship. Like what traits, how we balance each other out, how we've been friends for so long. Because I think we asked a question on Instagram if you're still friends with your high school friends, or even if you're still close with them. And obviously us three are. Obviously we did not go to high school with Dana, but we're close with her, and it's been 7 years. So
It's a
kind
long
of
time.
how we balance an 8 to 10 year
Fun
relationship.
fact, I went to college for 5 years and only have one friend from college, so
Yeah.
I don't think that time matters at all.
I don't either,
Yeah.
but I think it's interesting to know, like,
Yeah.
how, you know, close
Mhm.
people can stay and how far they can drift.
Do you want to read our poll results?
Oh, yeah. So the other poll was, oh, no, yeah.
Just like the percentage.
78% said, duh, you're still close with your high school friends, and 38% said no. Which I think is kind of
I
surprising.
feel like 30% is a good chunk,
Yeah.
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean, you're not done, really, are you?
No.
Yeah. And you're thriving.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Let's do our next question. Do you believe your best friend is your soulmate? Someone said eh.
One
Who's-
person said eh.
Watch it be Carly.
Well, don't call it out.
I'm not gonna call it out.
Honestly.
Oh. I don't know if you guys know her.
No.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, everyone else said absolutely. I agree absolutely.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think there are people on earth that are meant for you. And
Yeah.
they get
Yeah.
you. It's like those friendships that are effortless. You know when like your social meter is really low and you just don't have the energy to be around someone that like requires effort to have a
Yes.
conversation with?
Mhm.
I don't feel like that about any of you.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I could sit in silence with any of you and be completely comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like hanging out with any of you takes a ton of effort.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. That's how best friendships should be.
Yep.
Those are the only questions. Oh no. Best advice your BFF has given to you. Jordan G said, "This is more of a mantra we had in college, but we'll never have this day again, so make it worth it."
I
That's
love
true.
that.
That
That's
is so
so
true.
true. I love that. That's so sweet.
And then Amy, Amy IE from Maxim.
Yeah.
What's her last name? Didn't she get married?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, I don't remember.
Okay, I love you, Amy IE, but I don't remember her last name, sis. Basically,
That's
her
funny.
best friend told her to go ahead and talk to the dude that she is now marrying. So
Aw.
that was good best friend
Aw,
advice.
I love that.
That is.
Happily ever after.
Fun fact: Carly told Dana after like her and Logan were together.
Wasn't
like
it our
a
first
week.
date?
It was her first date, and she was like coming in and she was telling me about it, and I was like, Dana, this is gonna be the man you marry. She was like, chill out.
Yeah.
She was so weirded out by it,
Yeah.
but
Was it after he sent you flowers to your desk or something like that?
Was it? That was still only.
no, they
like-
were really
That was
like, I don't even, they
really
weren't even boyfriend
soon,
and girlfriend.
though.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
very
when
soon.
he sent me flowers, that
When
was
he
like
sent
our
you
third
flowers,
date.
that was like super
Yeah.
soon. Like you guys weren't
It
even.
was
boyfriend
very
and girlfriend.
early on when Carly said that to me, and she called it.
I did.
And
I
now
did.
she's
Here
dating
we are.
me.
And also, fun fact,
Disney
when you and
cake.
Billy first talked again, I was the reason you guys first talked in the bar.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
true.
She's just trying to take credit.
Billy did
Yeah,
not. Billy, yeah, that's
fucking
true.
king.
You forced us
This
to
is
talk
why we
because
can
you
be
did
fucking
not
friends.
ask.
She's so
He was
defensive.
giving me the cold shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, anyway, I feel like we all are like very different, but we balance each other out in a weird way, but we all like offer, like bring different things to the table. How do we want to start? Like,
Let's say.
what do you think you bring to the table? Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Or should we say what you bring to the table?
I think you should say what we bring to the table, because
Yeah.
I think I bring a lot, but I would like to
She's like, I bring a big plate, bitch.
Yes, I am the plate, okay?
All right, let's start with Carly.
She brings the confidence.
Yeah, confidence.
Yeah.
You're a hype woman.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
newfound Carly, who's found herself,
Yeah.
brings.
Took a little while.
Took a little while, but
25
she's
years.
here. We love
Yeah.
her. She's thriving.
Thanks.
She is very positive.
Very positive.
Very.
I think you're very dependable. Like, out
Yeah.
of anyone. It's a little different for me because you're like my sister.
Yeah.
So me saying what you bring to the table might be like a little different, but if anything like was to ever go wrong with any of us and we were to call you, you were so dependable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you would be there in a second, regardless what it was. Even if I popped a tire or something. Actually, that's happened to me before.
Yeah,
My
Alex
car
has
died
called
on
me.
the highway, and I called
Yeah.
Carly in the middle of her workday, and she saved me. She knows nothing about cars.
Yeah, nothing.
So why I called her, I
Yeah.
don't know. I just knew she would come.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Definitely. That's actually happened like twice, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace
But
out,
I think that
little
also goes back to your like even a couple years ago, like we said earlier, like you have so many friends, you're so loyal. Loyal is the word.
Yeah.
You're so
You are loyal.
All right,
That's
fuck
true.
off.
If there was a word for you, it
God.
would be loyal, I think.
She's loyal.
Thanks.
That's enough. That's all I got.
Yeah,
But I,
I
also
think you bring
feel like
loyalty
I
to
don't know
people.
the word for it, but like even at Maximum, go up and talk to you about stuff like my family's been through or that we're going through, and you always like, you don't judge.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I would say that, like, I would say that of myself, is I'm very unjudgmental. I can talk to a brick wall. It doesn't matter, like, who you are, what you are, where you came from. It's like, I think that that's where I feel like I can be friends with anybody.
Yeah.
Like, literally can talk to a trash can.
That is super true.
Definitely
You're
agree.
also always down to have a good time.
Yeah, you can be serious and always down for a good time.
What are you laughing at? I missed it.
Marisa's telling me I'm not looking at the camera, so I'm trying to look at the camera.
I'm not either. I've been looking at this
I'm
way
talking
the entire
to you,
time,
yes.
which sucks.
Talking
I
to
don't
you
like my
guys.
side profile. Yes, I think, okay, loyal, always down for a good time, super easy to talk to.
Oh, y'all are so sweet.
Okay, let's move on for time's sake.
Marissa.
Oh, God.
So, I think Marissa's which I think I'm this too, like, the very bluntly honest friend.
You are.
Like,
That's
sometimes
true.
there's things that you shouldn't say, and you say it anyway, but we love you. But then there's other times where I'm like, damn, I really need to hear that. Like, if I really wanted to hear, like Alex definitely is very honest with me. She just says it in a nicer way.
Yeah.
But Marissa is just very, like,
Alex says
bluntly
shit.
honest.
Yeah.
Which I was like,
I would rather.
Yeah. I find myself going to you, like, when me and Billy are having issues, I go to you, because, no offense, Car, but Marissa is kind of in the same boat with me when it comes to relationships.
Oh, yeah.
So, and plus, like, Tracy and Billy are really close, so I feel like whenever me and Billy are going through stuff, I always go to Marissa, because I'm like, Briss, this is what's going on, this is how I feel, how do I react to this, how do I respond to this, and you always have an answer for me. So I feel like you're easy for me to talk to when it comes to relationships, for sure. You're also always down for a good time. You don't turn down a good time.
Agreed.
You're always down to drive. You're the friend that drives no matter
I am the
what.
driver no matter what happens.
Love that.
I'm driving.
I also feel like you're empathetic.
Mhm.
Like, when people tell you what's going on, like,
Yeah.
you definitely, like, sympathize with them.
Mhm.
I don't like talking about myself. I'm not going to say anything.
No?
I'm just letting you guys know.
Why not?
I don't know. I mean,
It's weird to hear, like,
Yeah.
people, like, praise you.
Compliments,
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
That it's like-
Carly's like, keep it
No, but
coming.
it's strange because I feel like some people, like, can't take a compliment. Like, if someone is, like, gives them a compliment, they, like, dish it off.
Oh yeah, when people do that to me in person, like,
yeah.
that I don't know and come up to me, like, say you're, like, at a bar and you come up and you, like, say something really nice to me, I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know
Yeah.
what to say. I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh, thanks, walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even if someone is like, hey, that photo shoot that you did last weekend was really good, I'll, like, tear it apart. Like, I'll literally be like, I don't know, like, the weather could have been better, or, the kid wouldn't really look at me.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, Alex, just take a fucking compliment, sis.
Yeah.
Like, just say thanks and
Yeah.
walk away. Yes. So, let's go on to Dane. Dane is also very reliable to me.
Yeah.
She is, like, the mom of the group.
Yes, I would say Dana's
Yeah.
very gentle. Like,
She is, like, dependable for me. Like, she always is, like, a peace of mind.
Mhm.
Like, she will give you a sound opinion. Like, an adult opinion. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, she never makes, like, irrational decisions.
Yeah.
She thinks everything through.
yes.
Yeah.
She's got
Yeah.
a very, like, logistical, thought-out answer for everything.
Mhm.
I agree.
And every friendship group needs that person. Because that's not me.
Don also, like, brings everybody down. Not, like, in a bad way, but I mean, like,
gonna
I know that
say.
came out wrong. But, like, you level everything out. Like, when shit
Yes.
gets crazy, like, you level.
You're very
like,
level-headed.
like, you walk in and we're like, all right, we gotta fucking get our shit
No,
together.
like, when me and Marissa are yelling at each other, I only felt bad because Donna was there. Like,
Yeah,
that was
like,
the
yeah.
only reason.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, dang.
And,
should
like,
not act
don't
like
get me
that
wrong,
for
we've
Marissa.
seen Don get a little fucking crazy
Yeah.
once or twice. But, like,
She lost her phone in Fort Lauderdale. My God, I've never seen that side of Dana.
Talk
until
about the
that day.
She-Hulk. Holy shit. No. But, yeah, I feel like you, like, level us all out and, like, bring us, like, back to, like... And, like, even, like, when we do fight or something, like, Dana never takes sides. Like, she's never, like, you're wrong, you're right. She's just very, like,
Guys,
open. Like,
fighting.
everything's gonna be okay. Like, it's fine. Like, we'll get through this. Which is also, like, being positive and being, like,
Yes.
you know, just, like...
Mhm.
But I do think, like, your calm stamina, which you probably never think that it's calm stamina. You probably freak
Inside
out
her
inside.
anxiety is definitely
Because
going
you're,
on
like,
for a minute,
we know
but
your anxiety, but, like, you do very well.
you're
at,
good
like,
under pressure and
Yeah.
in, like, stressful situations.
Wow.
I also have this thing when I'm around you, like, I'm not gonna lie, before you guys got here, like, I was on the couch and I was in a badass mood. Like, even when Dana walked in, I was like, hey, Dana! Like, I was like, hey, Dana. Like, I just was in a bad mood, but I feel like when
It's out.
Dana's around,
Yeah.
I cannot be negative. Like,
Mhm.
it is so hard for me to, like, say negative things around, like,
yeah,
to
Dana
her.
doesn't speak
I could
negatively.
literally be like, fuck this fucking house, I hate this fucking house. And Dana will be like, it's okay, Al. Like, it's gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, she just always has something, like, positive to say to my negative. Like, she does not let bad situations stay bad. I don't know how to, like, say that, like, grammatically correct, but it's just really hard to be negative around her. Like, she just always has, like, a positive thing to say. Yes, your energy is positive and happy and, like, very uplifting.
Calming.
Like, if there was a color to describe you, it would definitely be, like, yellow or, like, light pink. You're very, like, happy and, like, uplifting.
Oh, we should do what color describes everyone. That's cute.
Yes, that is cute. I like that.
That was really sweet, guys.
All right, Al's next.
Oh, I hate this.
So Al for me is more of just like my person. Like when something is bad, when something
You
is
guys
good.
are making me emotional. I'm hormonal right now.
Oh my God! You better clarify that you're not pregnant because you're not
I don't know why I'm
drinking.
trying to want to. I'm
You're like, I'm hormonal.
I know.
Like, that's aggressive.
period. That's
That's
why.
It's like the opposite.
I'm breaking out on
She's
my
on my period.
Yeah, you gotta say that because you're like, oh, I'm not drinking coffee, but you know, whatever.
Guys, there's no one in this.
So I think
Yeah.
I think you're like my person I go to when everything's good, when everything's bad. Like, I feel like it's like, no matter what, I know you're going to be honest, but I also know, like, you're just going to listen. Like, I have not been a perfect person in life, but Alex has always known, like, the unperfect things that I've done and hasn't ever been like, oh my God, you're this worst person. She's like, look, that wasn't a great decision, but, you know.
This is going to suck, but we got to push through.
Yeah. Like, this is, and even when I was like, oh my God, this is the end of the world, Alex is like, this isn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's
Like,
very, like,
Realistic.
yeah. And I also, like, we would all, like, die for each other. And, like, you know, we say that, but, like, Alex would truly, like, move mountains.
If I could.
And not even, and I'm not even saying, like, to, like, save our lives. Like, if I was, like, Alex, I need you to come redo my living room right now. Like, I don't know what to do. She would literally change her entire schedule to come and help me redo my whole living room. Like, it's, like, the little things. Like, it's the little things that she would be willing to do. Like, is just, it's wild. And she's a creative one, so, like, we go to her for everything, and she never complains about it. Like, she never, I'm a complainer. Alex never complains about helping
That's true.
anyone. Like, you want to, you know, you help somebody, or, like, you reach out, and you, like, do something good for somebody.
I do while it's happening now, just so you all know.
But, like, she'll never be like, oh, that's annoying, or I don't really have time for it, or maybe tomorrow. Like, it's always like, yes. Like, Alex is a yes girl.
In my head, I'm like, oh.
And it definitely catches up to her, but.
It's okay. I thrive under pressure and under, like,
Yeah.
being busy. Like, I cannot not be busy.
Yeah, busy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm the same way too, though. Like, just staying consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also feel like you definitely keep it real, like how they do, like Carly does, but you're more gentler with it.
Yeah.
And you're more like explain it in a good way. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
like
try
you
to
can
twist
still
it.
go to you for like problems and stuff like that. And,
Yes.
and you don't judge either. Like, I don't think any of us judge.
I think that's
yeah.
that's where Alex balances it out. Like, for me and Carly, like, we're, like, very, very blunt and, like, tell you the truth. And then there's Alex, who's like,
She'll
what
still
they
be
mean
real.
to say
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
or, like, how they're trying to explain it is.
Yeah, even when I'm like, I'm being a psycho, and Alex's like, yeah, you're being a psycho, but
there's
you do
reasons
this
behind it.
Yeah, she'll look at it
There's-
from both sides.
Yeah.
She'll kind of like devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
you are being a psycho, but
But here's why you're being a psycho, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, I do that with myself too. I'm super fucking messy, but it's fine because I'm busy, so I'm allowed to be messy. Yes.
Yeah, that's
It's
you.
messy chaos.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yes, that
That
was
was
so
good.
good. Thanks, guys. I love you guys so much.
I know.
Okay,
have,
let's
like,
go into
5 minutes.
some of our fave memories, and then we're gonna get into our game.
All right.
So let's just maybe everyone just name one, just for time's sake, because.
my favorite memories, sorry Don, you weren't there, would probably be like Poppy's house, like to like high school. Like, that's what when I think of like fave memories, like Don, you are one of my favorite. And your bachelorette party was a great time. Blacked out, but it's fine.
That was a great time.
Oh my God, Carly
Not
did
really a
not
memory
come
for
to
Carly.
play.
Fun fact, I could only be at Dana's bachelorette for like 24 hours, so I literally got there and made sure that I came for a good time, not a long time.
The first half was very fun. The second half, I was like, I want to kill this girl.
Facts. I
Yeah.
want to kill myself.
Yeah.
But, you know, great time, fun mem. But definitely back to Poppy's house when we were in like high school, sneaking out.
But
weren't
Don
allowed to
was
do
at
things.
Poppy's house sometimes.
Yeah, I have
Like,
Not in
memories
high
there.
school. And
No.
we had to sneak out.
Yeah.
Don was there when we were like 21.
And we were drinking
Yeah.
mango Ritas.
Mango
Yes,
Ritas.
I do. Girls'
we were
nights at
drinking, like,
Poppy's
4
were
Locos.
like very fun too. Yeah.
When we started at Poppy's, we were drinking first of all, it's all we could afford, $2.50.
Yeah.
And we were drinking Four Locos, and they were like banned from the market. I remember our moms like freaking out, like, "Oh my god, you guys can't
They're
drink
gonna
Four
kill you.
Loko."
Oh my god,
They,
you're
in
gonna
fact,
die.
I in fact lost a life to a Four Loko.
Oh
For
my
sure.
God.
For sure lost one of my lives.
The first time I ever got drunk, I had one like a third of a red cherry Four Loko, and
The worst kind.
at actually this park on Elm Road. What is that park called?
Arbor Manor.
Arbor Manor. We were with like Pete Cow, and Kate Strom. I had not even half of a Four Loko, and I was so drunk. Like, it's so insane how like drunk I used to get off of those. It's
We were
so
also
crazy.
14 and 15. We shouldn't have been
Yeah,
drinking.
that's so true. Yes, Poppy's house was definitely like a good mem.
It is.
Poppy is my dad. For anybody that doesn't know, like, some people don't know.
We're just sitting here talking about this guy named Poppy.
Poppy is my dad. That's what everyone calls him. So
We just roll with it.
when I was in high school, I lived with him, and we kind of got away with murder there. So.
Yeah.
We went to sleep and didn't ask any questions.
But even Don, I mean, we would go there after Turtle,
Yeah.
and we would just like we would
Are
drink
you-
Angry. We would walk.
We would walk to
We would walk.
Oh my gosh,
to the
remember?
house party.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh
'Cause-
my gosh.
yeah.
That was such. Yes. That is definitely like.
Those were
was
fun.
such a
We
good
have 2
time.
minutes.
Yes. Okay, Brisk, go.
My favorite memories were probably when we first turned 21 and we would walk to house parties as if we couldn't drink alcohol out. And then casino nights.
Me too.
Casino nights
Casino
were
nights.
We have to
so
pause in a
fun.
minute
We would
anyway.
like close Green Turtle, go to casino until 4 a.m., go to
Big
sleep for
nights.
4 hours, and then wake up and go back to work. Like,
But all together.
yeah, like,
Mhm.
But now I can't even imagine like not having like more, like I used to like run off 4 hours of sleep. Like now I can't
Yeah.
imagine. Like if I don't get 8, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
yeah. And then favorite memes. So I have really, really great soccer memes.
I do.
yeah,
Oh my god,
that
mine and
was-
Marissa's senior game, we both bawled like a baby.
Yeah.
I used to get so jealous over their friendship because they were both my best friends, but they liked each other more than they liked me because they played soccer together
Aw.
and they were so emotional about it.
We
Wait,
were.
but we
It was-
actually liked each other too. It wasn't just soccer.
Yeah, we just bonded over soccer.
Yeah, and I couldn't relate. So
Yeah, because you were, and then we
Dana
had like
played
a
soccer
rival.
too, actually.
Don did play
Yeah,
soccer.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
had like a field
Never
hockey
together,
and
though.
soccer rival though.
We did, we
so
did,
like
we did.
Alex and Katie and like Strom played hockey, and then me and Marissa played soccer.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of just was like the Focky girls, the soccer girls.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then I would say the best memory as adults would probably be your engagement party.
That was a good one.
Because it was like the
Really?
first
I was in high school
time.
the time.
Yeah, you were not good.
I
like,
cried like a baby then
It
too.
was a huge moment that we all got to be here for, and even though it might not have been like ideal, it made me feel like so warm. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Warm.
Like,
okay.
it made me happy that we could be there for like
Yeah,
each
I
other's
feel like it was,
biggest
like, a
moments.
big
Like, obviously
moment
your
in, like,
wedding, like,
Our lives,
Yeah.
like all of our lives.
but I'm saying it's the first like adult memory,
like a
that I have.
milestone.
Yeah.
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 Like,
That,
yeah.
that was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Your
Okay,
favorite
my
memes?
favorite memories, definitely Florida, but Carly wasn't there.
Aww. That was so fun.
That was
Yeah.
so much
That was
fun.
like our
That's
first
when
girls
Alex
trip.
was, yeah, she turned 21.
That was
I
like
was
the
the last
21,
one
yeah.
to turn 21.
I think that's why I didn't go.
That's why.
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
younger.
Um,
It was like half Florida and then a day of Nashville
yeah.
because we had like a flight delay. So,
But it was like all day.
we were
That
there
sounds
all
bad.
day. We were hammered. Remember, I left my purse in one of the bars. We got to the airport and I didn't have my purse.
We need
so
like
I
a
couldn't
whole
get through
podcast
TSA.
for that.
How many
fucking-
times you guys have lost something on vacation is beyond me.
It's nuts. Every time I go on vacation with Marissa, I
Is
lose
it?
my phone.
You know
Yeah,
what?
that's insane.
I don't lose anything. So. is
I lost
it
my
me?
purse.
That's surprising
It's
because she's
you.
not the responsible one.
That is crazy.
I am the responsible one. What I make sure everyone has everything before we go anywhere.
You do.
When we're
Yeah.
drunk,
But
I'm
Don
for
is
sure
like
the mom.
so motherly,
Yeah.
Yes.
and like Alex is a pretty. No,
I don't think
Alex
I'd lose
not
anything
motherly.
right now.
I'm not motherly.
No.
I literally live life. I just take life by the balls and live it.
Yeah.
Like I'm just here.
Alex lost her debit card and like ID for like a week,
God.
and we
guys-
found it in her dad's front yard.
Do you guys
Like-
know
like,
something really embarrassing?
Just in her front yard.
My credit card got hacked like 2.5 months ago. And I canceled it and they sent me one and it got lost in the mail and I still haven't called to get it fixed. I just am living without a credit card.
Oh, I love that for you.
Honestly, that's how
Yeah.
most of us should be.
And
That,
high school,
that would fix some of my problems.
Alex used to lose her house keys so much that her mom wouldn't give her the house keys. She would have to hide it in the front yard
Yeah.
for us to go inside.
Oh
Or
I
breaking.
go through keys like something fucking serious. But I've had the same
Sometimes
debit card
I
for like
always
3
remember
years, so I'm really growing up.
Going strong.
I'm proud of you.
Going strong. And I've had the same pair of sunglasses since we had that girls' night at your house with Allie, and that was the first time we ever knew about Jared.
April 1st.
Oh, April 1st? How do you remember that?
It was tragic.
Why do you remember that?
Tragic night of events for me.
Oh. Okay.
Do you remember that? No. Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
come
was that
back
the same
to that.
night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah. So it just is something that's like April 1st.
that.
April 1st.
Oh. You don't know, do you?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
she
do.
does.
Oh, okay. Dana's really nice, so she just agrees with everything. So just
No,
making sure.
it was April 30th then.
May 1st. April
May
30th,
1st,
May 1st.
yeah.
Yes. April 30th, May 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I'm confused now.
No.
My favorite memories,
No,
I'm gonna
you're
move
right.
on.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I
Are
just
you
want to
done
say
your
my favorite
favorites?
memories also was definitely my bachelorette party.
Yes.
Because Carly was there too. But also, I feel like just like randomly, like favorite nights that we would have when we would all go downtown.
Yes.
We would stay at your dad's house.
Mhm.
We would
Yeah.
all sleep in your bed, except Carly didn't usually stay with us.
I hated staying
Yeah.
at places.
but
we
we
would
would like
all
those
just
nights
smush
were
in
so
one
fun, and
bed,
it was just
yeah.
like
My dad
so
had no
lonely.
air conditioning, so
No.
it was terrible.
Yeah.
But those
I
were
hated
fun.
staying
Like,
there.
and even when you
Still
lived in
do.
Colony Hill,
Colony Hill was
Yeah.
so fun. I feel like when
Nice.
me and
Yeah.
Billy got our first
Fun.
apartment in
So
Colony
neat.
Hill, that was where everyone hung
I
out every
stayed there
weekend.
so much. Like,
So
I
did
might have
Marissa.
been of clothes there.
Yeah.
You know what's so crazy? I never stayed at Colony Hill. I
You
stayed
don't
here
ever
one
stay at
time.
Colony
I stayed
Hill?
here one time.
You don't
and
ever
I-
stay anywhere though.
I don't.
I stayed there like literally.
I stayed
every
there
week.
probably every weekend
Yeah.
for like at least half of the time.
Like all my friends would just like either stay in the futon in the guest room, or we would camp out on my living room floor.
Yeah,
I would
Remember
make
that?
beds on the floor.
Yeah. Like I would just have like all these extra comforters in the closet, and like everyone would stay there.
Even
Yeah.
if like for some reason if I like got drunk and I went home, I was like, Daddy gotta take me back to Alex's. Like all my stuff's there. And I was like, that's where we always were.
Colony
Those are
Hill
some of my
was-
favorite memories.
a good time.
It was a good time.
We would pregame
Because
there.
we were like getting older, but we still were like
young.
It was
Yeah.
still like fun,
Yeah.
and were me and Billy like the first people to get like an apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like the first time that
I
we had a
got
place
one.
to get like.
But I wasn't coupley or like.
We went to
Yeah.
your house a couple times,
Yeah,
but
we
it
did.
wasn't. It
Alex
was
is definitely
just
my house
different.
more than anybody. Well,
Yeah.
you guys were too, somewhat.
Well,
Mhm.
Oh, when you lived with Danica.
Yeah, when I lived in over in Elkridge.
Yeah.
That was like, I feel like
I miss that
I
apartment.
miss
That
that
was such a
apartment
nice apartment.
so
Those-
much.
yeah, that was
apartment.
fun.
I feel like also that's where like
We had a good night there.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah.
have pictures.
some of
from
my best
that.
memories are there too for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
I miss.
but it definitely
Those
was
years were like
The
so much
best.
fun.
prime.
Yeah.
I feel like the best is yet to come. It's not here yet.
Sure, we got.
I think we
well,
have years in the future
yeah.
that are also going to be great. I think we're all going through, I'm going to call it growing pains right now. We're all just adopting
that.
hard right now and trying to figure out our adult lives. So it's like, we're not spending as
Hence,
much time
me and
together.
Carly getting drunk on a Monday.
We're trying to figure our life
I hate
out. We're all trying to get into like our big girl jobs, careers, relationships. Like life is just really like,
It's hitting us hard.
yeah, it's hitting us hard right now.
But we do love a good, like, I can see us in like once a month going out
Yeah.
and just fucking I
I feel like when we
loose.
do get together though, like we do end
like
up
we
with,
kind of did it last weekend,
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
three, but
We were in by
we were
9:30.
in by 9:30.
Like
I love
literally.
that for you guys.
Like
Yeah.
Marissa was like,
Well,
But
we
we
went
were
to bed at like 6 p.m. It was the
Oh my
earliest I've
God.
ever been in bed besides like a day.
But we wanted to go out so bad.
Yeah.
So
no,
like,
I didn't. Marissa bribed me. It's like, we never got just us three. And I was like, damn.
Damn.
We went. We had literally 2
Did you have
beers
fun?
and a
I had a
shot
great
and went
time.
home.
exactly.
It was
I mean,
literally
I still
a
had
waste
fun.
of an Uber, but it was
Oh,
fun.
that's cute though.
Next
time.
okay, my favorite memes.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys said all of them. I love them all.
That's okay.
I feel like you have a really good memory because I don't remember shit.
I'm just
It
like
does take you a while to.
Drunk about
Yeah.
significant times in my life. You know what I really loved? Like when I would come home from college because I went to college in Virginia, so I was away from you guys a lot. And when I would come home, it was like I didn't miss a beat. Like we would all
Yeah.
get together. Like whenever I was home, we would like stay at my dad's house, or like we would go to bed, or we would go to Old Ellicott City, and we
Oh,
would
yeah.
literally, it was like
Yeah.
nothing changed. Like I mean, nothing did change. Like
Yeah.
we're still
Yeah.
best friends, but it was just so nice that like. I feel like every time I would come home, it felt like a holiday. Like it
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
haven't seen Alex in 7 days. Woo! Like,
Yeah.
and we would all hang out. Like, that was such a fun time in our life.
No.
I don't think we all
That
ever
was
went to
fun,
Bridgewater
yeah.
together.
We did, but not Don.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I was also thinking
Yeah.
about Alice Rose ABC party. You guys remember that?
That we were so young.
God, so
House
young.
parties. Brianna Bailey's parties, or no, that was Connor's parties.
Connor's.
Those used to be fun.
Yeah.
Those were really fun.
Carly, you should have been invited because the one time nobody had my back.
We didn't even know that happened. You walked in front of someone while they were swinging.
Oh
Okay?
God,
Relax.
you were not even involved.
These people
She
were
was not
fighting.
involved.
Marissa wasn't even involved. She just walked by it and got hit.
And then she was like, whoa.
But if Carly was there,
no one even seen
Marissa used to
it.
get to me all the time. Marissa would start the most shit with everyone and be like, Carly, and I'm like,
I will say, let's reverse. Carly does have my back at all times.
I do.
I'm a shit talker.
I can talk
was.
shit to Marissa, but no one else better talk shit to
Girl,
me.
was
even when we were
It was so
literally
bad.
in Jersey, people would we were in a crowded bar. Like, people were like sardines in this fucking bar, right? So people are obviously going to touch you. People would rub up against me, Marissa, and she would be like, "You can say excuse me," and I'm like, "Riz."
You can though.
But
Do
she
you?
would literally
Yes,
scream out
of
loud.
course.
Do you guys remember?
Now, what if that
Alice's
girl would have
birthday?
came back and tried to hit you?
I would have said, all
Girl.
you gotta do is use your words.
Not what she would have said. What about the one time the guys hit their beers? They were cheersing and they got beers and Marissa turned around and hit the umbrella with the beer. You guys remember
she
that?
knocked the beer out of the guy's hand.
Psycho.
I do not remember that.
That was
Yes.
Alex's birthday. We got into a huge argument about it. 'cause
Alex's birthday.
She has one shot and she's so ballsy. She thinks she's 7 foot tall and 300 pounds.
Which birthday?
we were drinking. We went down Fells and then we winded up in One
What
Star.
boys?
We didn't know them, Marissa. We did not know them. They
Oh,
hit their
yes, it
beer
was
out of their
One
hand.
Star. Yep, I remember.
And I was like,
That
oh.
sounds about
We were
right.
like, today's the day Marissa's gonna get her ass beat.
By a man? You just let that happen?
No, I literally sat down and had to apologize. You were mad at me for apologizing.
You can't start problems with people and be like, "Hey guys,
That's
no."
funny because
I swear she says me all the time.
that's because
Forgot where we were.
that's
what
funny
we did.
because 6 months ago Tracy did the same thing. He walked with the guy, looked him dead in the eye, and hit his beer out of his hand, and I was like, "I'm so sorry. You gotta walk away, or he's gonna hit you." And the guy just walked away.
Oh.
I don't think that was me.
Oh,
You and Tracy have a lot in
definitely
common.
was
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah, you do that.
110%.
Remember we went to the rock concert and you were getting an attitude with that big rock girl?
Well, that's because it was about Kayla. To be fair, I was defending Kayla.
Yeah, she was supposedly defending my little sister.
You know, but we gotta pick and choose our battles. Everyone that bumps into us, we don't have to call their eyes out. We can choose when we want to start problems.
Allie's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't.
But
I
Allie
do
can back
choose.
it up.
I choose.
Marissa does not.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
chooses every time. Okay, we're gonna play a game.
Wait, can I do one fun story?
Yeah.
Make it quick.
Hurry up.
It's about you.
I'm
thought it'd be
scared.
I know,
fun.
we don't have a lot of time.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's about the one time that I was talking all that shit and a mom hopped the fence.
Oh, we were playing soccer in high school, and Marissa was running her mouth.
To a mom?
To a mom.
And the mom turned around and called me or you
One of us.
the C word.
She called a child that?
Yes,
high
we were in
In
high school. And Carly went berserk, and the lady hopped the fence to fight Carly.
Were you gonna fight her?
What school was
The
this?
ref had to break us up. It was
Chesapeake.
Chesapeake.
Chesapeake?
Anne Arundel County too. It was playoffs.
Yeah,
It was Anne
yeah,
Arundel County.
yeah.
But first, she was
And we sucked at
Marissa
soccer.
was running her mouth to her daughter. Let's start with
Yeah,
that.
I was
Marissa was
talking to the
running her
mom.
mouth to her daughter.
I was talking to the
You'd be
daughter.
surprised. Those Sparrow Point parents are
Yeah,
fucking
I wasn't talking to the daughter. I wasn't
assholes.
talking to the mom. I was running my mouth to the daughter. And then the mom was like, get her fucking ass, get her fucking ass. And I turned around and looked at Carly, and then the mom said some C word. And I was like, I talk a lot of shit, but I was like, when she said that, I was like, oh my god.
This mom's
Not me. I was like,
And Carly got set up. She hopped, the lady, she was 50 years old, hopped the fence.
yeah.
It was gonna do what?
Yeah,
Hit a teenager?
Why was
I
she on the
guess
other
we were gonna
side
go
of the
at
fence?
it. We were just gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you.
Do you
I was
care?
very protective over Marissa back in the day.
You still are like that about all of us.
Yeah.
I am.
You're
I'm
not protective of yourself, but you're protective of everyone.
I said that the other day. I said you can say whatever you want to me. You can literally do whatever you want to me. The minute you say something to my siblings or my friends who don't defend themselves, I'm very
Mhm.
I get
don't do that. Don't do that. But I've gotten a lot better.
You have.
I don't think you
With your
should say people
crystals.
can do anything to you.
Well, you can't do anything to me, but I just
You
I
shouldn't,
dismiss
but
a lot of shit.
You deal with
I
it.
did-
Bite your tongue.
yeah.
with a lot
I
of
bite my
shit.
tongue. I dismiss it. You
Yeah.
can do stupid shit to me, and I'm like, eh.
That's true. Yeah.
Mama
Okay,
bear.
we're gonna play most likely to. Who is most likely to?
Oh, I love this game.
I screenshot it. The question.
This is going to be our longest episode ever, but it's so worth it because it's...
So fun.
Well, it's also not an episode because we're with our best friends. And we don't talk like this normally.
You don't feel?
But like we
What?
don't
I'm
talk.
like, what?
We don't like ask these questions and discuss this.
I feel like sometimes we sit around and have a
We
good chat.
definitely sit around and have good chats. but
Somebody else?
we don't say like I don't think we're ever like, hey, what do I bring to the table?
No, because you know what you bring to the table, guys.
That's right, I know.
You know what
Sometimes
you
I
bring
need
to
to
the
hear
table.
it.
I bring chaos in y'all's lives. I bring the spice.
I'm a good driver.
I just.
That's what I
Yeah,
got.
you're a terrible driver. You're just willing to do it all
I
the
know.
time.
I'm a
Yeah.
driver. I definitely hit the curb when I pulled up here.
Was
How many
that
times
who
a week do you do that?
Facebook status was about?
Everyone can read your lips when you do it on the camera. They just can't hear you.
You're not the first person to ask me that.
Is that true though?
I don't know. Ask me
What did you do?
Did you tell him that you hit a curb?
all the time.
Okay, then yeah, there's stuff about you.
This
should
smells
talk
like a
about this thing all the
margarita.
time.
I
You
hit
know what I
curbs
said.
all
Yeah.
the time.
Oh yeah. He.
Oh my god, who makes Facebook statuses
It's
anymore?
not a status. It's a
Hey.
meme. Fuck
Oh.
off.
Yeah. Don't be a bully.
I'm not a bully. I'm just asking who makes Facebook statuses
See, this
anymore.
is
You
the way
don't-
she says it.
Yeah,
it's the way you
see?
say
it's the way you
things.
It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
All right, let's play the game.
All
Play
right.
the fucking game.
Who makes Facebook statuses?
I can't do you sound like a fucking wicked witch.
She is a fucking wicked bitch.
All right.
You gotta get somewhere in the middle.
Who is most likely to get married in Vegas?
Oh.
I'm gonna count to 3 and we're all gonna say our answer.
Fingers up.
Do you need a second to think about it?
Fingers up. 1, 2,
2,
3.
Marissa.
Who are you pointing to?
You.
What?
Why me? I don't.
Carly would
You
not
almost
do
got
that.
married one
Carly
time.
would need her whole family.
Carly
there,
almost got
though.
married
I
one time.
did. You know, I
Carly
didn't get
would
married.
need
Do you
a
know
whole
I didn't get
family
married
there.
because my family couldn't be there? I needed a whole reception.
But you said yes.
But she
What?
didn't go through with it.
I didn't go through with it. I wasn't the dumbass.
Why do you think I would get married in
Because
Vegas?
you would, I think
You
you
would
would
get
like
3
wanna
shots
win.
and
You
you
would,
would be
yeah.
like,
And you
let's
don't
just
care
do
if your
it.
family's there or not. You're like, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're most likely to go on a Vegas trip before
Yeah.
any of us.
Facts.
All right,
Okay.
next.
I don't know. if
Next
it's straight
question.
fence Or not.
Yeah,
Oh, this is kind of a funny one. All right, most likely to get injured while drunk. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Carly.
Carly.
That's definitely a me thing.
Are we
So-
pointing or talking? Because I'm talking.
I
I'm
do
sorry.
Oh, I'll
both.
talk. Carly.
Yeah. Carly.
Okay.
I'd say me too, so I'm not going to argue that one.
Okay. Most likely to win a karaoke competition.
Oh, we asked this on our page, and guess who won? Me and Carly.
Well, I can't sing, so.
Did you guys see
We won
me
now.
at Dewey Beach?
That's true.
That is so
Mine goes
true.
with Dana because she owned that
I
stage.
did.
She was
Owned it.
up there strutting it.
I was strutting. I was
Like
going back
she-
and forth.
Like, you know when like
It was like a-
people at
it was like a
concerts like walk back
Dawn
and forth and
concert.
like point to
Yeah.
their like the fans? That's what Dana was doing.
Yeah.
She was like really singing to her fans.
So it would be us.
Yeah, it would be us.
Okay.
Because I have the dancing skills in this group.
I'm just saying my Instagram stuff.
I don't got no rhythm, so y'all want me to be dead.
You definitely don't. you have a signature dance move and you know how to bachata and that's it.
Me and Alex are a dance company, and we also don't have
hard.
dance moves, so don't let us play you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Most likely to get both of you in trouble. You two as a team.
Yeah, you
because
two
you're
as
both
a team.
I thought we counted 3, because that's what
Yeah, I don't understand
think-
why we didn't count.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
You two.
Alright.
You two together are like
Next.
that good.
Yes.
The only duo that's worse than that is you and Emily Kane.
Oh, me and Emily came out a great
That
time.
is toxic.
We are a great time.
Are you sure?
Yes, love her.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this question. I just don't want things to be like
What is that?
weird or
Oh.
What does
Yeah.
it say?
Yeah.
Help a friend bury a body.
Oh.
That's hard.
What is the question? Help.
I know that.
Who are you most likely to bury a body?
Help a friend.
Okay.
I'm
One, two,
smart
3,
enough to bury a
2,
body
1.
here.
I would say me.
Carly, I would say.
I would definitely say me.
Really?
I would say Carly.
I would say me.
Carly would like.
I've seen a lot of crime podcasts.
Yeah, I mean,
That
you
is actually true.
And
But
to
you,
be-
and to be fair, you never bury a body.
You burn
Burn
it.
it.
But I feel like you would
That's
freak
disgusting.
out about it. Like you would be like. Oh
You
my
would
God,
have
oh
a
my
lot
God,
of
oh my God.
questions.
And Carly would be
Oh,
like,
yeah,
let's
I
get
mean,
it
Carly
done.
would do it like
And
he
then
would
she
ask
wouldn't even know
them
any
now.
I would. Yeah, I'd be like, don't tell me anything, because the more the more
But
I know.
see, I would
like-
need to know everything,
then
so I
you
know
would
where to
ask.
backtrack.
I
I
would-
gotta know where to backtrack, what to do.
Yeah, I think
Who
you
to
would think
talk
about it
to.
too much. I think you would just do it even
Yeah.
if it was a bad.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of bad decisions in my life.
But if
so I
one
wouldn't
of
be
us
the
would
first.
to you,
Let's
you
not
would do
admit
it.
that on
Yeah.
camera.
I would throw up, so don't ask me to do that.
Alice
either.
couldn't even cut herself shaving in the shower.
Yeah,
so
I'm bad
there's
with
that.
blood and guts. I don't know how I'm ever.
Alright, what else we got? What else we got? This is about to be an hour podcast.
Most likely to be late to an event.
1, 2, 3, Alex.
Alex.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Alex is gonna be late to her wedding, and we're all prepared for it.
I'm stressed already.
I have
sure.
a really good itinerary going there. You never know.
No, please. I don't want to stress about it right now. I'm gonna start stressing about it right now, and it's
No
freaking
stress.
bad.
Alright.
No
What
stress,
happens,
no
it happens.
stress.
No.
Oh. Most likely to have a walk of shame. 3, 2, 1.
Marissa.
Sorry, babe.
Okay. Most likely to cry in a sad movie. 3, 2, 1.
Don.
Dana.
Yeah.
That's the one I get.
She's
Yeah.
a softie.
Hey, like, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
I only got 1 too, anytime late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the
Um,
crazy ones.
You guys are nuts.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. Most likely to become the next president.
Ugh.
3, 2, 1.
Don.
Yeah.
Definitely Don.
For sure.
I can't talk to you about politics. I don't know my left from right.
Don's also like very organized, and I don't think
That's what would
any-
get me far.
That's 100%
Yes.
what would get you to the top is
Yeah.
how organized you are.
Yes.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. Most likely to keep a secret and not tell anyone.
Oh, it's not me.
That's tough.
I tell you
3,
guys
2,
everything.
1.
Carly for
Carly's
sure.
really good about that. Like, she will know, and I'm her best friend. I'm like her diary, but
Carly's
she
good.
will know things about people and not tell me, and it'll, like, Leah's gender. I was for sure I was going to get that gender of that baby out of you.
The only person I told
Who?
was Antonio Castillo. Shout out to Tone.
Castillo.
Why?
Castillo, his last name.
Oh, Castillo. Why did you tell him?
Because we were drunk at Erica's.
That's
And
weird.
he was we were talking about the gender and da 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 da, and I was like, if I tell you, you can't tell Chelsea. You know, he never told Chelsea. He's a real one.
Wow. He's a good
You
He
think
never
Alice
told
would have been a
Chelsea.
real one?
She was too close with me, so I felt like it was like too close to home kind of thing. Like Antonio did not care if Leah had a boy or girl or purple or blue.
that's
You know what I
fair.
mean?
Yeah.
I was like, you can't tell Chelsea, and I told Chelsea. I told him right before I announced it, and she was like begging him, like,
Al, you gotta
"Please
check
don't."
the thing. Because we're almost.
Okay,
Top
3,
note.
2, 1. Oh, I didn't say the question. Most likely to explore a haunted house with me. 3, 2, 1, Marissa.
Yeah.
I don't
You
want to
do
go
those
in
things.
there.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
and
do
do
that.
love some scary shit.
Alright, next.
Yeah.
All right, most likely to become super famous and rich. 3, 2, 1.
Alex.
Alex.
For sure.
She's gonna come since they're famous.
Okay.